Here's your grid then for your Senior Max final. Excuse me. Sorry, Senior X30. Apologies for that. Ty Stansfield on pole, Vishal Patel alongside Lucas Ellingham and Nathan Amos are row 2. Ellis Borsche and Alex Keens are row 3. Row 4 is going to be Thomas Massarella and Jordan Brown. Then it's going to be Jake Yanagasawa and Archie Forber to round out your top 10. Alex Johnston and Mick Banner are on row 6. Row 7 is Benjamin Southgate and Thomas Clyde. Then it's Jerome Phillip and Oliver Henwood on row 8. Harrison Pugh and Daniel Hackett on row 9. Row 10 is Mason Weir and Jolie Pettit. Then it's going to be Matt Orcott and Curtis Louis to round out the 22 karts on the grid for this one. Here we go then, away for the final there. Into oblivion and the crook they go, up the hill for the first time. It is still Ty in the lead as they come up the hill. Lucas Ellingham, though, has had a great run up the hill there, and there's contact and a bit of frog leap there. That was in the middle of the pack, and that's a bit of somebody's kart that they'll probably want back again. Struggling to, I think Alex Johnston was involved in that, because I'm sure I saw a 3-digit, and that's a spin there for the 44 as well. So who's involved here? That is the 304 of Johnston, and that's the 84, which would make it Yanagasawa, and the 80 of Jordan Brown, all involved in that. And I think as well we saw a spin for Dan Hackett as well, in between Wilkins and Oziers. So yeah, that's an interesting first lap there. Harrison Pugh, I'm seeing as well, seems to have not crossed the line, so issues there for Pugh. In amongst all of that though, Lucas Ellingham in the lead, Ty Stansfield in second and Vishal Patel in third. Here is Alex Keens in the 62, Archie Forber in his wheel tracks as they go 2 wide, even 3 wide maybe there. Mechanical flag being shown to Alex Johnston, from which I would maybe deduce that perhaps it's he who is missing a bit of his kart, namely the nose, the front bumper of it even. Here's your battle for the lead. Lucas Ellingham in the 99, the 22 of Ty Stansfield and the 95 of Vishal Patel. And then there's a lovely battle still going on between Alex Keens and Archie Forber over 6th place. We've seen some good moves from both drivers today. So Archie has had a knack of working his way up the order though. Seen him mount some good challenges up the field, and there is a move into Ozius, as if to prove the point. That was Forber down the inside of Keens. I reckon he's got the job done there. Lead battle then comes on to lap number 4. Ellis Borsche not too far off the back either. So we go back into the same sprint karting theory lesson. How long do you bide your time? When do the gloves come off? And when they do, how do you execute the move? Jordan Brown past Jerome Phillip for 12th place on that last lap. And that is Alex Johnston in the pits. Able to go back out again, but time lost, and there is the 17 of Oliver Henwood reporting to the pit lane as well. So dramas aplenty at the front and the back and in the middle, to be honest. Thomas Massarella past Benjamin Southgate for 8th place. Mason Weir past Mick Banner, and this is for the lead of the race, Ty Stansfield. Brilliant run up the hill to get past Lucas Ellingham and get the job done there. So change for the lead. And now Ty will see what kind of pace he's got now that he's back at the front of this field. It was a great run up the hill for Stansfield. Vishal Patel, though, keeping both of these drivers honest, meaning that they can't throw caution to the wind with a single move. Jordan Brown past Mick Banner for 11th on that last lap. Thomas Clyde past Jerome Phillip. Some great battles going on throughout there. You can just see actually a good battle developing over fifth place between Nathan Amos and Archie Forber. Ellis Porsche a little bit in no man's land between these two packs at the moment, but certainly could become a factor. Alex Keane's not too far off either. And that is Lucas Ellingham back past Ty Stansfield. So they're clearly not working together too well. I mean, they're not holding each other too much with these moves at the moment. Coming up the hill, this is where Ty was so strong a few laps ago. It doesn't go for it this time. Feels almost like a bit of a cycling peloton at the moment. It's like, no, you have a stint at the front. Now I'm getting tired of getting all the drag. You go to the front for a bit. Mick Banner and Thomas Glade currently in a good battle over 12th now. After there's been a few changes around, I mentioned how Jordan Brown was working his way up the order. So you can just see how the top 7 there could all start to come together. It all depends on how fast these 3 can be in this next phase of the race, and also how long this next phase of the race is. Because if the gloves come off earlier, then if you're Alex Keane's, it's a good day. Otherwise, you might have a very quiet rest of the race. Glide now up to 12th, by the way. Jerome Phillip in 13th, Mick Banner in 14th. So they're all battling away there. Massarella and Southgate as well, quite close together in their battle over 8th. Which is there they are. You just saw them come into shot. I've been talking a lot about the top 7, but there is a battle going over 8th place. Just over the halfway point in this final for X30 Senior. Senior Max will be on track after that, and then we will finish off our day with the Honda Cadets A final. Come what may, at this point, I've thoroughly enjoyed my first visit of the 2021 season to the Faster WMKC. Support of Faster very much appreciated. Head over to befaster.com. That's BEFASTR.com for information about them. Here is the move from Ty Stansfield, and again it's a good run up the hill, but this time he's gone quite deep into Christmas Corner. Is that going to open himself up to a counter-attack into Ashby from Lucas Ellingham? No, it's not. Ellingham's going to leave it as it is for now. You can see behind them how Archie Forber and Ellis Porsche have come together. In fact, has Forber gone past Porsche? Yes, he has. Excuse me, that was the last lap story, Howard. Forber past Porsche in 4th place, but it's critical that if you're Ellis Porsche now, don't fight that. Just work together. Try and get onto the back and turn this into a 5-car battle at the front. That's what you want to do. Timothy Ball says, very cool live timing website. I'm guessing you've gone to live.alphatime.co.uk. And there's the Alpha timing page there. There's loads of top tips I've got for how you can utilise that page. That obviously you've got the driver tracker. If you want to track a particular driver, click on their number plate and it will select them. As there's some traffic here just being navigated. So if you click on their Kart number plate, it'll select them in a blue dot. If you click on it again, select it in a red dot. You click on it again, it takes away the dot. So if there's someone in particular you're following, select them. You can maybe highlight them in one colour, highlight who they're chasing or fending off in another colour. You can also click on drivers' names to bring up detailed lap chart information. Certain Mr. Mather from Double Dash Motorsport Media has come in. How many races left? We have the Senior Max final after this one. And then it will be the Honda Cadet A final. So still a couple of races to go here after this one at Whilton Mill. Ty Stansfield, though, at the moment, just with a few kart lengths in hand now over Lucas Ellingham, but you don't get the feeling that this one's fully run yet. They're not as close together as they were. Jordan Brown past Benjamin Southgate. That's a recent change for 9th position. As I say, if you're the likes of Nathan Amos in 6th or Alex Keens in 7th, you might be there just a little bit going, oh, you were supposed to fight more than this. You were supposed to hold each other up a bit more. Here's Archie Forber and Ellis Borchia, which is not a battle that's done yet. Forber did a good move on Borchia a few laps ago, but they're waiting to see. They're waiting to see when the dam breaks on this fight at the front, if it breaks. Because has Ty Stansfield now just got enough? And I say enough, he's got a quarter of a second. So no, he hasn't got enough. In fact, this looks like a very good last sector of the lap from Lucas Ellingham. What is the gap now? Yeah, scratch that. He can't rest easy at all, can he? Coming up the hill this time, what's Lucas Ellingham got? We've seen several moves from these two up the hill. They're both quite strong in the wheel tracks of each other. Coming up the hill, through Inkermans, down into Ashby Corner. And if you're Vishal Patel, you've been biding your time all race long. You're really hoping that these two are just going to start roughing it up again properly on the last couple of laps, and that you'll just be able to read a moment perfectly and have a nice opportunistic move. Still the battle going on in that sort of 11th, 12th, 13th battle. Thomas Lyde past Jerome Phillip now. We've lost Jody Pettit, Oliver Henwood and Harrison Pugh from this race. Through the top of the circuit, our leaders come for the penultimate time, I would wager. And if you're Archie Forber and Ellis Borchia as well, at this point you go, right, we're not catching them, or if we are, we'll be very, very lucky. Now the gloves can come off between us as well. So expect to see Forber going defensive here in that 4th place battle as well. We keep our eyes, though, understandably so, on the final lap for this top 3. Vishal Patel is closer to Ellingham than Ellingham is to Stansfield. Stansfield has a quick look over his shoulder, and Vishal Patel's still saying, no, 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 you keep going, I'm not going to attack you at this point. That's an interesting one. I suppose Patel does know that, you know, he doesn't want to lose the opportunity for the win, but they're running out of outright opportunities here. Through Wilkins, and there goes Vishal Patel. He's gone for it into Wilkins now. Of all the places to go for it, that was interesting. And has that already neutralised any more fighting here? Ty Stansfield is going to come into the boot and run it round the last few corners, and Ty Stansfield is going to take the win for round number 5 in the X30 Seniors. Lucas Ellingham in 2nd, Vishal Patel in 3rd. Archie Forber holds off Ellis Borchia for 4th. Then it's Nathan Amos. Alex Keens in 7th, Thomas Massarella in 8th, Jordan Brown in 9th. It'll be Mason Weir who gets past Benjamin Southgate on that last lap for 10th.